All right, here I am on the Harrison Avenue Railroad crossing in Trenton, Michigan. Now, this is another rather iconic railroad crossing filmed by Owens 32 and also a ton of other rail fans in the past, owned by the
Railfan Nick and Caleb Belcher.
Yep, featuring Joseph Trainonthetrack and Kyle Henry once again. And this is, like I said before, owned by the CN Flat Rock sub, the Conrail Detroit Shoreline sub, and the CN Shoreline sub, which is quite a lot. And this crossing is also a rather large crossing with 6 tracks, and this crossing is also a very, very popular rail fanning spot on Snapchat and Google Maps. It has its own markings on it. That's how popular it is. So I bet y'all all wondering if I could tour this crossing or not on my next trip, and here's your answer. I'm touring it right now. So with that said, let's go ahead and get on with it. So for the first signal, this has a transport products base. And then here's the emergency information, the dot number for the Flat Rock subdivision, and the dot number is 258109G. And if you look on the side over here, there is an old Grand Trunk Western dot tag, pretty much with the same number. But yeah, there's that. And then for the gate mechanism, this has an Invency's rail gate mechanism, which is the same one on Goddard Road. And
one at King Road too.
There's one in King Road too, which is pretty neat. And then for the lights, this has 2 pairs of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch LEDs. Dialight, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, Dialight, all sitting on a SafeTran junction box. And I think this crossing particular signal most likely had like incandescent lights way back then as well. Same with the others.
And it has a wing guard as well.
Yep, it has the wing guard on the gate up there, and
GS Type 2 for
yep, and for the bell, this has a General Signals Type 2 electronic bell, and it also has Rico LED gate lights, as I may see. So yeah, that is the first signal. Rather interesting. Invency's rail with transport products. That's a cool combo. And yeah. So yeah, with that said, let's go on ahead and go on to the mass signal in the Flat Rock sub, which has a WRS base. Here's the emergency information, the dot number once again for the Flat Rock sub. And once again, this has 2 more pairs of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch Dialight LEDs, all sitting on a SafeTran light bracket. And the bell is a SafeTran Type 3 electronic bell.
That's the original type before the Vinci's Rail and Siemens bells. And also this signal feature a General Signals Type 1 bell in 2008 when Owen
when Owens 32 came around here, this used to have a General Type 1, but sadly it got replaced.
The original SafeTran Type 3.
Right. But yeah, my man got an exhaust leak. So yeah, that was the Flat Rock sub. Let's go ahead and move on to the Conrail Detroit line. So for the next signal, this has a SafeTran base. And here's the emergency information, the dot number for the Conrail side, and the dot number is 512108Y, and you can see the sticker slapped on the side as well. And then for the lights, once again, this has 2 more pairs of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch Dialight LEDs.
And a GS Type 2.
Yep, and a SafeTran light bracket. And like what Kyle said, the bell for this one is another General Signals Type 2 electronic bell. Now I think this crossing only has low-pitched Siemens, SafeTran Type 3s, and GS Type 2s for this crossing.
Except for one, the Conrail mass signals, so there's General Signals Type 1.
Oh wait, General Type 1 remains here? Nice, I did not know that actually. Yep. So here's the next signal for you, which has another SafeTran base. Here's the emergency information. Once again, this has no blue tag, but it just has the sticker on the side. And for the lights, this has 1 pair of SafeTran 12 by 20 inch LEDs and 1 pair of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch LEDs. All Dialight sitting on a SafeTran light bracket once again. And the bell is another General Signals Type 2 electronic bell. But yeah, with that covered, let's go ahead and go on to the next 2 signals on the Conrail Detroit line. Which is
crossing has the middle flashers wired correctly.
Yeah, which is great because I'm kind of getting tired of incorrectly wired crossings, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's what makes them funny. Yeah. So yeah, here's the next signal, which has another SafeTran base. And once again, here's the emergency information and base sticker. And then for the lights, once again, this has 1 pair of SafeTran 12 by 20 inch LEDs and 1 pair of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch LEDs, all sitting on another SafeTran light bracket, all Dialight as well. And the bell, this has a General Signals Type 1 Type 2. This is the other one's with the one with the Type 1, I figured. So this is a Type 2 electronic bell. The other one has a Type 1.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep. Wait for this guy to cross, and we can go ahead and tour the final signal on the Conrail line.
before the Shoreline.
Yep, right before the Shoreline. Let's get it.
Yeah, this one was probably installed in 2007, I believe.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting enough already. So here's the last signal on the Conrail Detroit line, which has another SafeTran base. And here's the emergency information, the blue tag once again, and there's two dot tag stickers on here, which is pretty neat. Well, here's emergency information and just a dot tag over this one. But once again, for this signal, this has one pair of SafeTran 12 by 20 inch LEDs and one pair of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch LEDs, all sitting on a SafeTran light bracket. And the bell is a General Signals Type 1 electronic bell. Glad to see that one of them still remains though, like the other one got replaced. Well, the one on the Flat Rock sub. But yeah, speaking of CN, that was all to see for the Conrail Detroit line. Now let's go ahead and move on to the CN Shoreline sub. So here's the next signal, which has a Wabco base. And here's the emergency information and the dot number for the Shoreline sub, and the dot number is 867580P. And yeah, there isn't really much in the pole either, but and for the lights, this has two more pairs of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch dialight LEDs, once again sitting on a SafeTran junction box and light bracket. And for the bell, this has a low-pitched Siemens electronic bell that I just heard. We actually just caught a train here like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, on the Flat Rock sub, it crossed a diamond. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of neat to see a triple track on, the Shoreline sub side.
Well, two of them shed straight to the Flat Rock on the east, and one goes to the Shoreline to the west.
Figures, but it's still pretty neat to see.
All right, so this signal was replaced sometime this year. They reused most of the equipment on this new signal.
Yeah, they put down a brand new mast for this one, but they fabricated all kinds of stuff and reused all kinds of parts. So here's the final signal, which is the Shoreline sub gated signal, which has a Siemens base, as you can see, newly put there. And here's the emergency information for the Shoreline sub once again. And for the gate mechanism, this has a USNS Model 95 gate mechanism, as you can see.
There's one at Ford Avenue in Washington.
Yep,
one at Mill Street in Ecorse.
Yep. There's quite a few of these around here. And for the lights, once again, this has 3 more pairs of SafeTran 12 by 24 inch LEDs, as you can see.
The main street lights are SafeTran dialight LEDs, and the side lights are GE uniform LEDs.
Which is interesting. I like the variation. Also, back up until, I think, 2021, this crossing used to have, like, the little side lights like mounted right there. But once again, you said they replaced the entire mast of the signal.
And the bell's a General Signals Type 2 bell, and also has Ricoh LED gate lights.
Yep, has Ricoh LED gate lights.
And with the older striping on the gate.
Yeah, which is pretty cool how they reuse that. But like you said, this has another General Signals Type 2 for a bell. So, yep, that is all to see for Harrison Avenue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the track view.
One heading north, that's heading towards King Road, Sibley Road here in Trenton, Michigan. That's heading towards Van Horn Road and other crossings.
Yeah, other crossings. I mean, I haven't really seen what's beyond there, but you could see down here with the old Y pattern signals that guard the diamond around here that goes from the Shoreline to the Flat Rock sub, which is pretty cool. And then if I go over here and show y'all what the Conrail track looks like, you can see that it divides under this overpass. I mean, it's quite obvious to say that this is pretty popular for a reason. There's tons of tracks around here for many activities. But yeah, you can see the diamond there.
And while we're doing a track view, here's a fun fact from our sponsor. Eagle Lover is really ticked at YouTube.
Yep. Take it away,
when
Joseph.
Richard Owens was here at the crossings, both of the gated signals had Transport Products Corporation gate mechs.
Oh, that's right, they did.
And the Shoreline side lights were fading LEDs.
Nice. Yep, like you heard it from him, folks. Like, that's pretty much why I had a Transport Products base. I mean, quite the interesting stuff to see here, but this is my tour on, Michigan, one of Michigan's, if not Michigan's most popular rail fanning spots, the Harrison Avenue Railroad Crossing in Trenton, Michigan. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. But with that said, over and out.